Hey YouTube, this is Hurst Quayzar coming at you in Quayzar's Customs Garage, playing a little Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I was able to sit down and was able to do a video. Just life in general has been kept me busy. So, our last vehicle we did was the Papa Smurf Porsche. Today we're going to do something near the end of Fast 5. So at the end of Fast 5, which is going to involve this engine that's on the stand. At the end of Fast 5, we see some things happening, right? We see the two brothers or the two cousins, Rico and Ted. They take their money from the heist that they had just done, and they are in Monaco, and they lay down millions of dollars on the roulette wheel. That's what we see of them, and that's the last we see of them in the franchise. I mean, I guess they probably lost all their money. I don't know, but they lost all their money. Then the scene cuts to Tej and Roman Pierce. Tej has got his own garage, and he's working on this old Ford Galaxy, and he's doing it up, right? Roman Pierce shows up, and Roman Pierce shows up in a Koenigsegg, which I believe is the CSXX. I believe I read online something like that. It's the CSXS. Anyway, so not only does Roman Pierce have one, they have a little conversation with Tej. Sounds like Tej has one too. So and that's pretty funny. So cuts from that scene to our very first car, introducing the Lexus LFA. Oh yeah, this is some model by Lit. So this is the one that has eluded me for a very long time. At least a week and a half I've been trying to locate this. Now I wanted the regular LFA, but this is the Lit Performance model. I'm not exactly too sure what the difference is, but hey, it's just LFA. LFA is LFA as far as I'm concerned. I picked this up at the auction. It's in a little sad shape, but not too bad. Another auction find. At the end of Fast 5, we see Dominic Toretto pull up to Brian's house in this, and Brian has a silver GTR, of course, right? So we're going to be working on these three cars. Now, these two in particular, we see them at the end of 5 and at the beginning of 6. So that'll transition us into the movie 6. So let's get started with this LFA, this Lexus LFA. So Han's driving this puppy, right? It cuts to it at the end of the movie, shows Han driving it with Gisele on his lap, and he asks her about going to Madrid, and she says, "I thought you were going to go to Tokyo." And he said, "We'll get there." Well, the whole thing behind it, if you just watch this movie in particular, at the beginning of Fast 4, Han tells Han is introduced in the short story. I forgot the name of the short story, but I've got it in back the other series. Los Bandoleros, I believe, is what it's called. But anyway, that's where Han is introduced. Han is actually introduced into the movie series in Fast 4 at the very beginning, where they're heisting all the fuel. So here he is. At the very beginning, they decide it is time to split up the crew. Oh, this drive shaft's a little off. Lit. What is up with that, dude? Yeah. Alright, we'll deal with that later on. But anyway, he tells Dom that he hears they're doing some crazy stuff in Tokyo. It's not exactly what he says, but I'm trying to keep it G rated here. So he says there's some crazy stuff happening in Tokyo, so that's where he, that's where we assume that's where he's going to go to, right? So, and that's the last we see of him in the Fast 4 movie. In the Fast 5, when they decide they're going to take this guy's money that he's been laundering, I think he's like the president or some ruler over the Dominican Republic. I don't know what he is, like a prime minister or something. I don't know. Anyway, when they decide that they're going to take his money, they call in the team. Well, part of the team is Han. So we get to see Han come back, which is, he's one of my favorite characters. He's just really cool. He's laid back, and he gets things done. I like him. He's a cool character in the franchise. So we get to see him come back, right? And he gets paired up and starts working with Gisele. And Gisele, if you haven't seen the movies, in Fast 4, Gisele was working for Braga. Braga was the drug lord in Mexico, running things across the border through the mountain. And Gisele was one of his cronies, I guess you might say, to get drivers, right? So that's where we get to meet Gisele. And within the movie, Gisele, warms up to Dominic Toretto. Of course, everyone warms up to Dominic. And we get to see that, she basically turns Braga over to Brian and to Dom. So she's kind of like befriended Dominic Toretto because during the movie he does save her life. So, all is good. All is fair in love and war, I guess. So she helps him out. Going into Fast 5, when he's assembling the team, Gisele comes in on a motorcycle. She's, all bad and everything. And she's just an awesome character as well, right? One of the things I like about Gisele, if you followed her as an actress, Gail, I want to call it, say, Gabat? I don't know if it's gay or ga. Anyway, she is Israeli born. She won Miss Israel, I believe. I'm not sure what year. I have to look it up. And she served in the Israeli army. She knows martial arts. She is a true okay, for lack of better words, she's a true badass, right? She is, she's everything in this franchise would expect to be. She is it. So she makes a great character in this movie. There's just no lie. She really brings this character to life in this movie too, and I love that she was in this movie. I really do. So she comes into play, right, and ends up, her and Han end up working a lot together, right? So they end up working a lot together, and at one point where they are trying to anyway, get some cars and to drift them around, try to get them through this police parking lot, so that they can jump in and get this safe. She drives a 370Z, I believe. Oh, wait a minute. 370Z. You know what? I'm sitting here and I'm thinking I could have done one of those. We have a 370Z, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting here talking. I don't even know what I did. Okay. Um, so yes, they end up, spending a lot of time and they're working with each other. So they get to know each other. She starts driving this 370Z, right? And he watches her, and she's tearing up the track, right? She is awesome in this car, and Han just kind of mumbles to himself that he thinks he's in love. This guy is just totally infatuated by Gisele. There we go. So, and then they get to work together, trying to go out and get Braga's handprint. So that's interesting too. That's always a good one. But so they work together a lot. So he really falls for her. And during the movie, even Roman Pierce is like, "Oh, you've got the hots for her," or something of that nature, right? Um, and Han tries to blow it off, but Han's Han. He can't deny his feelings, right? I mean, who would? She's a beautiful woman, and she's just, like I said, she is just a badass. Seriously, don't be messing with her. Okay, now where are my tires? Did I delete my tires? I sat here. I must have deleted the tires. I don't even know what size went on there. Oh my gosh, I am such an idiot. Alright, okay. There is no tires in here? Rims, groups, nope. Rims, yeah. Brakes, parts, nope. I got it. Everything is missing. Everything is there except for my tires. Oh dear God. Okay, so these are 21-inch. I want to say maybe these are the same size. We'll pull one off. Oh man, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Jeez. Okay, so what are you? You are a 21-inch, a 265/30. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go get some tires, shall we? 21-inch. Holy cow! It's probably the biggest set I've done. Okay, so it's a 295. We're gonna go with the 315. We'll go with the 25 profile because I did go well wider for it. Let me see what this looks like. Oh, excuse me. Maybe I should have went with a 30. Nah, I think that's all right. Alright. Here's talking, and oh, these are 30s too. Someone with a 25 on that, and that's a 265. Alright, so I think we will be awesome. Let me see how wide these puppies are on the back. And we may have to adjust. So we'll figure it out. But anyway, at the end of the movie, we see that Han and Gisele have hooked up, and that they are riding away into the sunset in this awesome LFA. Which, I happened to, when I saw the LFA, I was like, oh man, yeah, that's a nice car. Then I realized, damn, I've got one of these in Car Mechanic Simulator. I could build one, and I then went to look for it. Oh, that was awful. Tell you, I believe it was a week and a half of looking for this thing. Now, I've been looking for it ever since I got back from vacation. And of course, things are a little crazy when you get back from vacation. And what? Small rubber bushing. Did I not get any small rubber bushings? Man, I am totally messing this up. It's been a while, huh? Alright. Okay, so small rubber bushings, I was supposed to have 8 of those. And I don't know why I did not get those. Got sidetracked, I guess. Oof, alright. Oh, but yeah, things get a little crazy. Taking care of some stuff. Party at a friend's. Their son graduated, so we did some of that. It's just been just nuts. Have not had a chance to sit down and get anything done when it comes to this anyway. Let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah. So honestly, these 2 cars that I got from the auction, I think I overpaid for the LFA. No, I take that back. Nope, I was 20 grand under for the LFA, and I was probably about 40 grand over on the Hellcat. No lie. The bidding just would not stop on that car. Okay, how wide do we got that? Is that still stay? Ooh, that's just a little too wide, but we'll keep it as such. All right. The fill, I don't know if I should go with the 30 on that or stick with the 25. You know, I am thinking, I think I'm gonna go with a 305. Let's do this. Let's go with the 305. I want it to be a little wider in the back, but 305, and I'm gonna go with a 30 stance, 30 profile. Yeah. I think that will work out a lot better in the long run. Now, it's not going as wide, but when you don't go as wide, the profile, the wider, let's see, how can I explain this? The wider your tire, or the bigger your tire, the bigger the profile is going to be. So if you, say you have a 20-inch tire, you have an 18, a 20, and a 22-inch rim, right? You take those rims and you put the tires the same size, but they're 18, 20, and 22-inch rims, right? You'll see a noticeable difference in what a 30 profile would be on a 22-inch rim as it compared to an 18-inch rim. So that's what I'm getting at. So these are going to be 305, 30, 21s. Yep. Yeah, the profile is a little thicker. I know it doesn't look like it. That'll work. I think that is probably going to work out a little bit better. Alright, let's get rid of these other 2 tires before I really screw up and make a mistake here. So yeah, the LFA. When I saw the LFA, I was like, oh, I've got to have that. So yes, this is a performance. This is the lit performance LFA. Like I said, I'm not sure what the difference is because I have not found the normal LFA. Considering I spent every waking hour I could to find this car, and the first one I came across was this lit performance one. I was not gonna turn it away because I needed an LFA for this series, and I couldn't delay it any longer. I know I've been busy, but I couldn't delay this any longer than what I should. Oh, there we go. So I hope you're enjoying the series. if you haven't seen the Fast and Furious movies, hopefully this has kind of inspired you to take a, take a look at them. Like I said, they are some ridiculous stunts in these movies, but they're fun. If you're a car fanatic, you'll like them. So I was like trying to get ourselves. Oh, I knew it. Knew I'd forgotten something. Did you see that? Ah, yes, sir. All right, let's go get our wheels here. This should help me out. I haven't changed anything on this mod at all, except for tire size, because I was a dummy and forgot to find out what the tire size was. So a 305 tire size, that looks pretty awesome. 305. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. What am I missing here? Rear suspension arm. Okay, so looks like I am missing a rear suspension arm on one of these puppies. And right there it is. Aha! Alright, cool. Cool beans. Alright, already got that tire off. We'll go ahead and work on this side. A little bit of a glare there. So how's everyone been doing? Hoping everyone has been doing okay. I like seeing some of the customized cars that have been hitting the Facebook page. Really enjoying watching those. I haven't been frequenting there primarily because, hey, been busy. But I have been trying to keep up on things. We have had a lot of people frequent the page and want to join the page, but the thing is if they don't answer the questions, then I deny them. So if you are watching this and you are suggesting the page to friends or other people that are going to be running Car Mechanic Simulator, tell them to please answer the questions, and I will have them pass through the door of Car Mechanic Simulator knowledge, and they can join our Facebook page. But if they're not answering the questions, then I'm not letting them in. So if anyone asks you why, that's probably why. So for the LFA, you guys know that LFA is a Toyota up-brand. Oh yeah. Shock, huh? It is a Toyota up-brand, so it's like the Cadillacs. Cadillac of Toyota. Lexuses are nice. I do enjoy a nice looking Lexus. Have I driven one? No. But I can only imagine. Yes, Mr. Lit. I see that you have the steering rack just shoved right through there. Yeah, that's kind of harsh. Let's go ahead and grab this starter out of here. Let's go ahead and take the transmission out. We'll get that repaired at the same time. I already have an engine good to go here. But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Oh, I should have mounted those tires. I need to go over there and do that real quick. Yes, sir. Nope, don't want to do that, but I do want to do that. So 265, 30, 21. Hang on. Okay, 265. Oops. 30. Sweet. Alright, let's repair up the rims. Nice. I do believe these are black. I didn't even think about it. I don't know. I mean, I believe they were black. Were they black or were they a smoky color? Okay, hang on. Let's think about this for a minute. Were they black or were they smoky? You know what? I think they were. I don't know. I'm going to take a look here. I'm taking a look here real quick at there's some images, and there's not really a couple images. It does look a little smoky, like a real dark gray. I can't. There's a good picture of it. Looks like it was a real dark chrome, and the car itself was flat. Let's do this. I am going to drive myself crazy here. This is what I'm going to end up doing. Let's go ahead and take you off. I'm looking at some pictures. They look like they're like a dark chrome gray, almost black. So I think we can do this. So painting rims. If you guys have ever wanted to paint rims, this is the way to do it. All right. Yeah, it looks like I can't. It's really hard to tell on some of the pictures of what it is, but I think I'm going to go with. That. I think I'm going to go with. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. So let's take these. I know I got sidetracked here. Let's go paint some rims, shall we? Paint some parts. Yes, we will paint you. Brightness. So let's get this as dark as possible. We'll get a good view of it. Okay, so if that was metallic. Okay, so we'll go. Is 25 a good? I think 25 is good. Can't really get in to see if that's going to be all right or not. But I really think that'll look nice. Okay, so no, 25. We'll go 25. We'll go 25 chrome. How's that? I think that will work. So we'll paint the rest of them 25. 25 chrome. $100 a wheel to powder coat these things. Holy cow. $100. It's worth it for the series. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get the chrome going. Yes. Alright. Last one. Alright. I believe that will look really good on here. I really do. So 21-inch. Let's get the rear tires mounted up. It's super dark looking and not quite black, but yeah. I think that might work. I think it might work really well. 305. Okay, let's get rid of these other two lame tires. A-links. Oh, wait a minute. How come I've got... Oh, okay. I haven't done everything yet. Okay. Alright. So, while we are doing this, we might as well try to set up some parts here. So, A-links, we're going to need a couple of those. We're always going to need a couple bearings. A couple of front caps. Not sure the steering rack went, but where's my front shock absorbers? Two of those, two of you, and two of you. Yes. It's chrome too? Yeah, okay. I thought maybe I had missed one on the chroming process, so I was just double checking. Rubber bushings, I think we need 10. I actually don't think we need 10. I think it's 8. Alright. Let's go ahead and stick this on here. 265, 305 is what I'm looking for. That's really a nice color on there. It's not completely black, but I probably could have gotten it a little lighter. It's so hard in the paint shop to see what color it is before you pull it out. It's always a little different out here. Get those set up. Now let's go brakes. You know I'm going to need brakes. We'll get a couple of these ventilated pads. Or ventilated discs and a couple of pads. Grab that. Make our way up here. Now let's take a look to see what we got here. Kind of haphazardly done this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only needed 8 of those. Sway bar links, got them. Bearings, got them. Caps, got them. Inner and outer tie rods and the front sway bar. So front sway bar, inner and outer tie rods. Those are always a done deal, and you would think I would know that by now. Oh, I fixed the transmission on it. Nice. Saved me a little bit of money. If you notice my cash flow going up and down, I did try to do a couple of jobs in between. Super minor jobs though, just to make a little bit of cash. Didn't take any pictures of any of the vehicles. Just a quick in and out, you know, try to get them fixed as much as possible, then turn around and sell them for a little bit of extra cash. So I have been doing a little bit of that on the side. I think from the last episode, or either from the last episode or from buying this car and the Dodge Hellcat down there. Can you believe that the LFA is less expensive than that Hellcat down there? Absolutely nuts. Yes, the Hellcat was over 200K. I do not know why. It's a Dodge, people. I would think this LFA would be a little bit more. So let's get that. Get that on there. Get that on there. Alright, we are good there. Alright. Nice shiny wheels. this all set up, get this all put together. It will be great. Oh my goodness. Getting to the end here. That is good. Okay, tie rod end. Oh, I almost forgot about that. I see so many posts about these front shocks, guys. You have to watch what you're buying and watch how to put those together, because yeah, it sucks when you buy a bunch of pieces and they don't work out. I know, I've been there, done it before. So our LFA is about ready to take flight. Alright. We're going to drop this down. Let's go get the engine hoist. Well, yank that out. Oh, there's an engine cover in here, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and start pulling some pieces out of here. The windows are all going to get replaced. Okay, left and front fenders. Okay, is that a window there? Yep. Anything there? Anything there? I think his LFA though was jeez. I think I had a wing on that one. I think it needs a wing. I don't know if I've got a wing available for this or not. We'll find out, I guess. Alright, let's get these body parts. Well, let's see. What's in here that we need to replace? Brakes and servos. ABS system. Of course, the radiator. Oh, where's the radiator at? There we go. Let's tear that all out. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, no, that's good. Let's repair up these parts. Easy peasy. This car, at least, you know, these cars, when they come in from the auction, they're not that bad off. So, even though you're paying a little bit more money for them, you're not spending a lot of money on parts. But yeah, this one was this was a little bit of a pain. The drive shaft doesn't line up that great. That's okay. Let's see. We got a door here, front bumper there. Fender, rear bumper. I'll have to take a look. Rear clamshell, rear trunk, tail light, door. I have to get all the glass later. Mirror, headlights. Did all the headlights work out? Yeah, that's sweet. Engine cover, definitely. That's actually should go in after the motor, but that's okay. Alright, so I built the V12 here that's going to go in it. I built it up with all the goodies. You know, honestly, I wasn't going to build it with all the goodies. But I don't know what it was. It was just something inside me said, you've got to do it. You've got to do it, Hurst. You've got to do it. So all the goodies are in that puppy. Alright, so now I need some glass. I need some interior pieces. What is the interior? Yeah, let's go ahead and take those out. Take the steering wheel out. Alright, let's grab some interior pieces. Let's make this thing really cook. It is these, I believe. Yeah, the leather D's, but I am just wondering. Doon da doon doon da doon. So, just wondering if the interior. Yeah, you know what? I think the interior on these things needs to be this bad boy right here. If I'm not mistaken. What's the steering wheel like on this? What is the steering wheel? Yeah, the M3 steering wheel. That looks cool. That's cool. We'll do the M3. I'm not sure what it is on a Lexus, but the M3 does look pretty awesome for this type of car. So let's put these in. Oh, wait a minute. Where is my... Didn't I not buy the tan seats? I did buy the tan seats, right? I should be able to put any type of seat I want to in here, Lit. What is the deal, sir? There we go. I must not have bought them. That looks legit right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that looks like the pretty much the interior of the car. All right, let's hook up with some glass. Let's just go LFA. And maybe, just maybe, there's two different engine covers. That's cool. Hood A, hood B. I'm going to go with hood, the regular hood, because that one looks like it's carbon fiber, and I didn't want the carbon fiber, so get that. I don't think this has anything as far as... Is there side windows? Yeah, okay. Beginning to wonder. So side windows, and there is not a tail, not a tail fin on this, unfortunately. So, but that's all right. We'll just have to do. It's all good. So, what is this? This is a clean version of the clamshell. Oh, the other clamshell has the Lexus emblem on it. So let's go ahead and get that clamshell. And take this bumper off. We'll go ahead and put the regular Lexus bumper on it. Yeah. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Oh, Hurst, you are messing up royally. Okay, so that's back on. That's on. I have all the pieces and parts put together here. Oh, let's get take that clamshell off. Let's put the new clamshell on. It says LFA. I think we are golden. All right, we need to hook this bad boy up. Clean up the. You know what? I did not do the battery, did I? Okay, where's the battery at on this bad boy? I think. Let's see if. Yep, right there it is. So, poof, caught that. Good thing I caught that, huh? Thanks for that reminder. Alright, we will clean up the outside, clean up the inside. You're done, you're done. Now to put a polish of paint on you, which I believe this car is going to get a matte finish. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put the transmission or anything else in this, did I? Alright. So, first things first. Where? Oh, where do you put the oil? There it is. There it is. There it is. Let's, okay, let's put some oil in her. Alright, that's fine. We'll shoot it. Set factory. Factory was white. We're gonna go with matte. We're going to go with matte. I believe that's what it looked like in the movie, and the tires are being just a little shiny with that awesome looking interior. Now we have to do one more thing. Let's throw the transmission in it. I really wish I had the wing on the back of this. Really looked really good on this. So throw the gearbox on it. Let's figure out where the starter goes here. It's all crammed in there, and this drive shaft really isn't connected to anything. It's not even lined up back here. I may have to jump into the editor and probably take another look at how to hook that up a little bit better, but yeah. I am liking the LFA. Yes. So let's move this puppy over into the the dyno shop. Let's see what she lays down. With a V10, original 597 horsepower. So I don't have the fuel pump in it. I think that's the only performance part I have not put in it. 1039. So there you go. That's some pretty good numbers. Some pretty good numbers. All right. Let's move you over. We'll move you over here so we can take a good look at it. Let's close up the dyno shop. Yeah, thank you. Let's close the doors on the paint shop. Well, there we have it. LFA. This is the lit performance one with the V12 in it. Yeah, we've put our own little touches on it as well. As close to the LFA at the end of Fast 5 as I could possibly do it right now. And there's no way to open up that back end. So awesome. Awesome car, awesome time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like button down below. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you next time in Quayzar's Customs. This is Hurst Quayzar, and I am out.